Hello, everyone. My name is Tamisha. I'm a multi-passionate artist, and today we are making a keepsake bear. I know, it's going to be cute. It's going to be great. Now, this is not the full process. If you'd like a full process video, I'd love to make one for you. But for now, it is just me telling the story of the mother, her birthing story, and whatever else you want me to include. Again, we love women's health. We love women's spaces. And yeah, we want to spread that awareness. And I just want to add a little disclaimer just so y'all know these are real stories. They're raw, they're uncut. We're using real medical terminology. If this is triggering to you, you might not want to watch. Topics may include labor, delivery, complications, postpartum, abortion, different things, trigger things. So please watch with care, especially if you're sensitive to this content. Like I said, this space is meant to inform, support, and uplift, but is not a substitute for a professional medical provider. I am not that. So please always consult your health provider. And yes, go with your gut, but always listen, always research. Don't listen to me. You don't know me. I'm random on the internet. My pregnancy journey was not easy. I knew from a very young age that I wanted to be a mother. And I mean that, literally. In kindergarten, when they ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? I always wanted to be a mother due to health conditions that we were not prepared for, and later found out was ovarian cancer. I lost 9 babies in various stages of development. The year that I got pregnant with our rainbow baby, I had given up on being a mother. Even though I was young, we had suffered so much. My body was so tired. I was overjoyed, but completely terrified. I couldn't wrap my head around my body being so harmful for my children. My pregnancy was honestly a nightmare. I was hypertensive, preeclamptic, and I'm also a type 1 diabetic, so my sugars and blood pressure were all over the place. There were multiple ultrasounds where they couldn't find a heartbeat, and of course, with my history, we just had to relive the fear of losing her over and over again. 18 weeks, I lost my mucus plug, so the doctors had to put stitches in my cervix to keep her in. During a very rough pregnancy, we had been told she wouldn't be viable or that she would have defects because I had a front-facing placenta. They told me that I might need a medical abortion. I wouldn't do it. Something in my heart told me that she was meant to be mine. I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like her soul was connected to mine in a rare way. I just knew in my heart that everything would be okay. Fast forward to my delivery day where my placenta ruptured at 34 weeks exactly. I went to the ER for blood pressure and they told me they would get my blood pressure down and send me home. My husband was still 3 hours away from me because I had to drive to Chattanooga for a high-risk specialist. About 30 minutes after being admitted and having an ultrasound done, a team of doctors came in and told me they were prepping me for surgery. Of course, I was disoriented and asked them what they were talking about. I found out that my placenta had ruptured and that her cord was tangled around her. They needed to get her out immediately so she had a chance of life. They gave me a spinal tap and rushed me into emergency C-section. My spinal tap did not work fully. There was places where I was numb, but a good majority of my lower half was still feeling. I felt every slice of the blade. I bounced in and out of consciousness because of the pain. I was really hoping that my child would be okay. I couldn't believe I was in a different state in an unfamiliar hospital going through all of this alone. When they finally got her out, she didn't cry. She had inhaled too much fluid in the womb that her lungs were blocked. Thankfully, I had an amazing team that got her airways cleared. They briefly held her up for me to see and took her straight to the NICU. Because of my pain, they put me on magnesium, and because of magnesium, I couldn't move and walk. I did not get to see Violet in the NICU in person until her 3rd day of life. That's when I could finally move my body. We were very fortunate she only had to stay in the NICU for a month, and she quickly met all of her milestones. She's everything I've always ever wanted. As traumatic as my story is, I would do it all over again if she was the outcome. She pushes me every day to be a better version of myself. I'm not perfect. I'm human. I make mistakes. But she is the person that loves me unconditionally, without question. And that is Violet's birth story. It is very sweet. It is very great. I'm so glad that she is so healthy and just so perfect. I have met her. I've taken pictures of her. She is so great. One time at a Christmas parade thing, she came up to me and gave me a hug. So sweet. So, yes, thank you, Keisha, for your story. And now it's time to see that bear. All right, it's time for the reveal. You know, it's super cute, but how did I put it together? What does it look like? The anticipation is really killing us. Anyway, here she is. Isn't she just the cutest? Oh my gosh. My favorite part of this is the head. I love the crochet. It was like a crochet little jacket. It was so cute. And then the arms have strawberries, and it's just so cute. We have some more fruit down here, and uh, the body is so like soft and huggable. It's great. I can't wait for her to see it. I hope her daughter loves it. And yes, this is another video concluded. Like, comment, subscribe, all those good things so we can grow this artist community, this woman's community, this safe space for those who are ignored, minorities, LGBTQ+. We love you here. So yeah, see you next time.